Hey friends, welcome back to the channel with more RWBY. This is Volume 4, Chapter 10, Kuroyuri, and I mean that title reminds me of Oniyuri, which is the town that Ren mentioned his parents died in. They thought it was going to be safe there. I'm guessing it's a sister town, maybe? Yuri. So this means that they might have... this might be talking more about Ren's past, since, I mean, the thumbnail is him as a kid, so maybe he gets to talk to Nora about it a little bit, since he and her have both gone off on one path. It seems like they've known each other very, very long time. So, man, maybe we'll see something about that. Meanwhile, Jean and Ruby have gone another path, and they're both just trying to find a way to heal Crow before the venom kills him from Tyrion. And meanwhile, we also saw our three other members of RWBY. Yang is getting better, getting used to that arm a little bit. So, her father also tells her that she should get stronger without her semblance first and not rely on it so much, especially since it relies on her getting hurt. And Adam was able to take her out with one slice before it even activated, which that's frustrating still. And Weiss, I keep thinking she's about to escape, and she keeps not escaping, so hopefully, I think this time it really seems like she's escaping, so hopefully she does. Blake, meanwhile, chased after an old acquaintance or friend who is still part of the White Fang. They injured Sun. Hopefully Sun is just a flesh wound, not too bad. But yeah, we'll see. Alright, let's continue. Press play. There we go. It used to feel like a fairy tale, now it feels like we're just pretending. The ending. The story. Hero's glory. There's one thing we can do. Let's just live day by day. So this fight might be coming soon. That is a huge summoning circle. What if she fought that big? Besides Grim. Can she summon Grim? I think she can, right? I think her sister did. I forgot. Anyway. Oscar. He packed his bags? Did Ospen get through to him? Apparently.
I'm sorry. You know, the weirdest part is how it feels. Leaving home is crazy. Going to the city is crazy. Everything you've told me is completely crazy. But it doesn't feel crazy anymore. It feels like I'm doing the right thing.
Well, I suppose that's good.
No. It's scary.
Did you bring an umbrella for this trip? Did you say goodbye to whoever's taking care of you?
Stupid thing.
Ugh.
I'm assuming whatever weird magic this is doesn't come with an infinite supply of money.
I'm afraid you'll have to solve this one on your own. Be on your guard.
What do you mean?
Here. Oh. He said here? Oh, that's a ticket for the train? Why'd he help him?
Don't let such a small obstacle block your path.
That man. I felt... Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who should not be taken lightly.
So Oscar has like a connection of empathy with Ozpin, possibly? So that's why he felt like he felt something about it? Kuroyuri. And it's a hell of a coincidence to run into him. It's a huge, big world. This town also destroyed. This one looks more destroyed than the other one. The other one looked abandoned. Oniyuri looked more abandoned. This one looks destroyed.
Oh, man.
Come on. Any of these places look like a pharmacy?
It's honestly hard to tell.
Ren really didn't want to come here, did he?
Didn't seem so.
Do you know why?
I think I have a pretty good idea.
I thought he mentioned that Oniyuri was where his family died. Oh no, what's going on? What is that? Oh. Baby Ren.
Why, hello, little lie. Are we trying to catch a fish?
I found the flower on the water.
Oh, I see.
He has an accent.
Can we take it home and plant it in the garden?
Oh, no, sweetheart. That flower lives here.
He's so much
But I'll tell you what you
more
can
full
do.
of life, it seems like.
Take this Lian and go find something nice for your father's return.
Lian?
He's been hunting for quite some time. I bet the journey's been very tiring, don't you?
Yes.
Do you think you'll know what he wants?
I think he wants a water flower in the garden.
Yeah.
Why did you have to inherit my sass?
Have we seen him laugh even once in current times? Beautiful place to live.
What can I buy with this?
Well, something just your size.
Sake, please.
Sake.
Hey, get back here!
Is there bullying going on? It feels like there's bullying going on.
Where'd you get that bread?
Is that Nora?
I didn't see you pay for it, thief.
No, look, it's all moldy.
I think she got it from the trash.
Let me see.
Oh.
Where'd she come from? She's dressed all weird. I bet she's abandoned. Like a dog or something. Does that mean I have rabies?
Ren.
Mother?
What is happening here?
Saw his son turn tail and run.
Do you wish to run with the rest of them? Sometimes the worst action to take is taking no action at all. Go home. I need to speak with the mayor.
Wow.
Nothing.
We should get back to Crow.
Any chance it'll just pass through his system somehow and just he'll be fine?
It's far off.
I know, but Ren and Nora are still out there.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
This is all my fault. I should have never dragged you guys into this.
You didn't drag us in. We wanted to come.
But you didn't know about Tyrion, about...
Ruby. We lost Pyrrha. You lost her too. And Penny, and your team, and in a way, your sister. But you're still here. Despite everything you've lost, and everything you could still lose, you chose to come out here. Because you felt like you could make a difference. You didn't drag us along. You gave us the courage to follow you.
That's actually really sweet. Let's go. We gotta go. Who doesn't sleep under the covers? The attack is now.
Get up, we have to go.
Mother?
Now, right now, okay? Let's go.
Nora doesn't have anyone to rely on or anything.
Lee!
On! What are you doing? We need to hurry!
We can go to the safe house.
No. I saw the beast. We need a huntsman. And you two need to leave.
What? It's okay, darling. Everything's okay.
Oh! That's so brutal. Right in front of his eyes. Mom.
Mother? What? Where's Mother? What's going on?
The last thing he taught her was not to run away. Sometimes doing nothing is the worst action. He's gonna go for Nora now.
Lie. You have to run.
No. No, please! Get up!
Is that one riding the other one?
Listen to me, son. You have to be brave now. Do you understand?
No, please! Please, I can't!
Yes, you can! Take action, son.
He's staying to fight.
Your mother and I love you.
Mother!
Bella! Run!
That's not working. Nora. What?
Hey! We have to be brave.
Whoa. It seemed like he was overrun by his aura. Now that I think about it, I don't know his semblance. It's to make him and people he touches invisible. And that gave him a certain confidence. Or, I don't even know.
I'm scared. Me too.
Oh my god, the hammer.
It's okay.
That's her first weapon. This little wooden mallet.
We'll keep each other safe.
Oh.
What's your name? Nora. My name's Nairen.
Lyran. Lyran? What does lie mean?
We never get the easy path, do we?
I guess not.
No fun anyway. You okay?
And you?
I've got you here, don't I?
Oh.
Come on. There's more than one way up the mountain.
What other...
Hey! There's wind blowing out of this cave!
That's suspicious.
Think it might lead to the peak?
I suppose there's only one way to find.
Ah!
Yes, yes. Very funny.
Is that a banner?
Hey, what's wrong?
The fallen banner of his home?
This is the symbol for Shion Village.
Shion?
Shion? But that's the village where we found the huntsman. It's weeks away from here. Ren? Wait!
A massacre?
Oh my gosh.
It's the same arrow his father used.
No.
I was about to be like, oh, that's the end of the episode, and then the screams, the screams. Oh, wow. Heck of a chapter. We didn't really get to see much of... Yeah, this was a mostly Ren and Nora focused chapter. I keep saying episode. Because everything else I watch is split up into seasons and episodes. We do have Oscar here coming across that guy who works for Salem, whose name I've forgotten. I keep wanting to just look it up, but that's not good. It's gonna run into spoilers and stuff. He's not all bad. I guess not many people are. He helped him get a ticket for whatever reason. Maybe he saw himself in Oscar. Heck of a coincidence to just run across him, though. The person Ozpin is now, it seems, residing inside. Anyway. We also see RWBY and Jean making their way to Kuroyuri. Another destroyed town. This is the town that Ren lived in. I thought he said Oniyuri was it, but I guess they're sister towns and they're thought of as like the same area. Since they were both destroyed in that one Grim attack, I guess that makes sense. It's really interesting. I thought possibly he learned to be brave, but like his aura surrounded him and it changed. It seemingly changed his personality, actually. Like in that moment, his eye, like tears running down his eyes, he became a different person. It felt like he became the Ren that we see now, I think. It almost feels like his emotions are dulled, and the way his body becomes when he uses his semblance, where the colors become a lot duller, also seems to indicate that. And he can also pass it along with Nora, to Nora. And I guess a technique, a semblance that's used for something like stealth wouldn't be used too much in a straight-on like battle like we've seen him in last couple times. But that's possibly why we haven't seen him use a semblance yet. Wooden... I like that they set up this wooden weapons earlier on. He brings up a sword and a mallet. That might be the very mallet that Nora gets later. This whole town was basically wiped out. He asked for some sake. Can't sell it to a little kid. Don't think it can be... It looks like it's worth like a certain amount of money, but they're all on the back. There's also that line that signifies that it might be like a credit card type thing. I don't know. These are some cute pastries. Look at the one on the right. It's a little cat. And this is where he comes across Nora, which... He's scared. He's that scared that he just turns tail and runs. I mean, these kids are ridiculous and horrible, obviously, but... She bit him. I find it so weird that... I find it odd that he ran, first of all. I mean, knowing who he is now, I guess we haven't seen too much into his personality just yet. But I never imagined he'd be the kind of person who would run in the situation. But I guess since the semblance came in, he became a different person. Happened to run into his father, who caused all the others to run. And trying to teach him bravery, and that the worst thing you can do sometimes is nothing. And of course, like once that was set up, I'm like, okay, when the attack happens, he's going for Nora. But he almost didn't until that wave of aura washed over him, and I guess that unlocked his semblance. He seemed to know how to use it almost instinctively, like he was able to hold Nora and just dull the color in their body somehow, so like kind of blend in and be almost invisible to undetectable to these Grim. Yeah, really interesting. Crow is not faring so well, still hoping maybe that it'll just wash out over time. I think most things leave your body over time, but it's just whether or not they kill you before then, right? But it feels like it'll kill him before it exits his body. So hopefully we find a way through this first. Seems like RWBY and John will be the ones to find a way for him, because Ren and Nora have run into a different problem where Shion is under attack. Okay, had some audio issues. I'll continue this discussion here. This was a heck of a moment, though. It feels so abrupt, the way Ren loses his mother like that. It feels very real, but it is also very, very heartbreaking that that's the last time he ever sees her. I mean, she kneels down to like comfort him, and in that second she's gone. It's shocking, and at the same time it feels very, very real. And he wakes up, no idea what's going on really. His father trying to do his best to save his life. It's interesting about the knife though, because it feels like it has a big part when he hands it over. It feels like it's important, but then we don't see it again for the rest of the episode. Maybe Ren infuses it into the current weapons that he uses, those two guns that are like scythes, not scythes, what is it? I don't even know what it's called. Just two daggers, I guess, two blades. Maybe those have something to do with each other, but yeah. Sad death for his father. And Ren, he doesn't gain his courage until... Oh, I see where his wound is now. It's in his abdomen right there. He runs away, and it's actually really interesting because I think the shot of the lotus, the water lily or whatever, the flower, the water flower, I think it actually takes place right before his aura appears and surrounds him or washes over him. His semblance washes over him. And then after that happens, his like with tears still streaming down his face, he becomes almost grayed out. It's not gray, it's like a brownish color, but it feels like everything becomes dull. Yeah, let's see. Is it right after we say the shot of the water lily? Seems like it, right? Yeah, right there. And the colors kind of become very, very muted, which I'm curious what exactly it does. It seemed to have calmed him down, and I don't know if it dulls his emotions as well or what. But when Nora hugs him, it passes on to her as well. So did he become brave in that moment because he realized what his semblance could do, or did something else happen? Did his semblance actively block out his emotions? Is that why he seems very even-keeled at all times? And yeah, the colors become dull. It doesn't seem like the Grimm would have been able to see them from this angle anyway, but maybe it also masked their smell, masked any sounds they were making. I don't know how his semblance works completely just yet, but it's interesting because I don't know why he doesn't turn it on here, but it seems like he has complete control over it. Like he's able to turn it on and off whenever he wants. And it's really cool how there are different types of semblances where his can switch on and off. We saw with last episode and previous episodes that Yang's turns on when she specifically gets hurt, so she doesn't have any control of when it turns on. And then Nora's is like constantly on because she can just absorb any electricity, unless she has to turn it on for electricity. I don't know, it doesn't seem like it because Ruby shot her, and I don't think she had time to react. I don't know if Ruby knew she was going to shoot. I mean, I don't know if Nora knew Ruby was going to shoot her. But yeah, wooden mallet hammer from the blacksmith. First weapon of Nora's. Oh. I wonder if... I mean, I'm guessing that's why she chose that weapon, because it's the first one that Ren ever gave her. And it's actually really sweet, the fact that they're protecting each other. I knew that their story was gonna be important, and how I knew their backstory and why they're together but not together was gonna be very... I don't know if it was gonna be... If I thought it was gonna be emotional. I thought it was gonna be... I thought it was gonna shine a light on why they are the way they are. And it was such an emotional... And the fact that Nora... that moment where she says that I have you here with me, and that everything's okay because of that. I guess... I mean, she's so bubbly, she's so happy most of the time, and it's only possible because of Ren. I think she feels safe around him, and she can be herself around him, which is really, really sweet. Unfortunately, we have this attack on Shion happening. Seems like the Grimm just passed because we see them in the trees, moving among the trees. I thought maybe they can make it there before them, right? They can cut off the Grimm, but then at the end of the episode, when I thought everything was already over, We hear those screams, which yeah, seems like it could be too late. Seems like this town could have been a way of possibly helping Crow, but I don't know. Alright. Hopefully no audio issue there. Last time it just turned into like white noise, really, really bad. Like ear-splitting noise. So yeah, hopefully I'll edit these together. I'm wearing a different shirt now, but it's fine, whatever. Alright, thanks for watching. Leave a like, really helps out the channel. We are 1 week ahead over on Patreon, so you can check that out in the link in the description below. Otherwise, yeah, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time.